You've got the glitter ball.
I do. How did that happen?
It's amazing. You did look a bit stunned.
I was completely and utterly flabbergasted. I really, really was. We'd had a not very good dress rehearsal in the afternoon.
Oh.
And I think Katya turned to me and said, you know, if we do it like that, then there'll be no glitter balls tonight. So
oh dear.
that's sort of been my way throughout the whole thing, is that I would have quite a bad dress rehearsal.
Right.
And it sort of maybe goes back to my years of doing theatre, where the dress rehearsal's meant to be for us. It's not meant to be for an audience.
Right,
so
OK.
She was like, we need to get there straight away. And luckily, we sort of did by the evening, and everyone really enjoyed it.
Worked. I can't believe you're the oldest to win.
The oldest?
You're only a baby. You're only 42. And you look about 12.
Oh, bless you. That's very kind of you. I am the oldest and the first Scottish person ever to win, which just makes me so proud.
Oh, it's amazing. You must have been getting so many congratulations.
I really, really have. Yeah, I've literally all day yesterday just sorting through hundreds of texts and tweets, and yeah, everyone's just been so lovely and so supportive, and it's been brilliant, and that's been from day one. There was a little bit of a party on Saturday night. I mean, we were the 4 finalists were all so exhausted. I don't think we partied very hard, and I, of course, had the obligatory cold, which descended instantly the second I finished.
As soon as you won.
Why is that?
I don't know.
The minute you finish a job, you just know.
But that's the real. The show must go on, because
Absolutely.
You go and go and go,
Dr.
and then when it's done, it's Dr. Theatre.
You just collapse in a heap.
I love Dr. Theatre. It was great. It was such a brilliant reaction.
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
She was so happy too.
She was so happy, and I'm so happy for her, because, you know, she has literally dragged me through kicking and screaming, and she's amazing. You know, those routines were just the perfect routines at the perfect time. You know, dressed as a toy soldier,
Beautiful.
the Viennese waltz with the snow, and then Cinderella with that costume change that, even though I know how it happened, it still blows my mind.
How she did it so quickly.
It's like it's like magic in front of your eyes. It's brilliant. And yeah, she's so good at those iconic moves and bringing out the right thing at the right time.
But when you were dancing, did you think to yourself, I've got this big move coming up, or do you just can't think
You're
like that?
concentrating on each move as it comes, because I know she's got her eyes out looking for me doing it wrong, and being with a turned in foot when it should be turned out, or the fingers aren't quite going to the end.
So much to remember.
So much to remember. But,
so much to remember.
Yeah, but that's the beauty of it. You know, they expect a lot, especially at this stage of the competition, and they should do, because, you know, there's so many great dancers in there. They were all fantastic.
They were.
Debbie and Alex and Gemma. They were all of such a high standard that I thought, I've got to really pull my socks up, because I want to be as good as they are, and I want to be as good as the show.
You looked like you were having the time of your life.
Really
that was the thing. You just beamed.
Yeah, because those first 2 or 3 weeks, the fear was just, it was white fear, where I just thought, I can't do this. And then they announce your name, and you think, I need to dance live in front of all these people.
I can't think of anything
Katya was good. She would grab my hand and she would be like, we know the steps, just go out and do it. And a lot of the time, I did know the steps. Sometimes not so much, but yeah, we got through it anyway.
But she must have been so delighted, because, with respect, last year, when she had Ed Balls,
she did
maybe
brilliant.
Not the best dancer in the whole world, but hey!
He threw himself into it, and that's the thing. Any partner is going to do well with that girl. You know, I take my hat off, and you know, I'm jealous of all the partners that she's going to have, because they're all going to do well, because she wouldn't have it any other way.
No, she's quite tough.
Really wouldn't. And she comes up with these iconic moves. You know, Gangnam Style. People are always going to be talking about Gangnam Style. It's nominated for a BAFTA, I'm going to say.
Always, that's true. They're always going to remember that. They're always going to remember your iconic move as well.
Yeah,
they're always going to remember all of these things. An amazing reaction from everybody, including your former colleagues at Holby. You're going to miss them so much.
I really am going to miss them, and they've been so supportive. And Ali Liddell there has just been great. You know, Team Holby has just been behind me the whole way, and it's been absolutely brilliant. And I do have a little gift for you. Since the last time I was in, I wasn't allowed to tell you what happened.
No, you weren't allowed to tell. What's this?
Yeah, have a little look.
Let me look. What's this?
Look. It's a Holby hoodie.
That's fabulous.
And it's your colour too.
Look,
yeah, I wasn't allowed to tell you what happened, the big dramatic ending a couple of weeks ago.
So I could turn up at the set with my hoodie on.
And they would let you in. And pretend you're a nurse.
And I could pretend to put scrubs on. And
I'm sure they would have you on if you wanted, Lorraine, if you want to go in there. Be a patient, have a bandage around your head, do the Ramsey Nesbitt.
With a hatchet.
I'd be up for that. That'd be brilliant.
I will treasure that. That is amazing.
Oh,
I tell you what, money can't buy.
Absolutely,
that sort
it really
of thing.
can, actually.
But we miss you in Holby.
Yeah.
And it was such a shock, because I had no idea, because you didn't tell me.
I wasn't allowed to tell anyone. It really was a shock. And it's kind of every actor's dream, really, is to go out with a bang. Nobody wants to just be, like, waved off and go off in a taxi. So it was really nice, and it was a really great episode, and it was a dramatic episode that they will feel the repercussions of for months to come.
You can tell that already.
Yeah, absolutely, and it changes the whole dynamic there.
Yeah.
And yeah, Kay Rag, my wife, is going to be in mourning, and poor Alex Walkinshaw is not going to take it well, I'm sure. So I'm looking forward to seeing the aftermath of
It must have been weird though, watching that, and then there's a wee shrine.
Yeah, the shrine was strange. Yeah, I was walking down the corridor one day because I was filming another scene, and I thought, oh, there's my own shrine. That's really strange. It was like being at your own funeral a little bit.
Weird.
It was a little bit. But even the death scene, it was not strange at all, because it was with Paul McGann, who I'm a massive fan of.
Oh, he's been really good.
He's brilliant, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he's a really great addition to the show. But I didn't get to act with him because I was dead, which is a shame.
But you were very good.
Thank you. Even in death.
You were very good in that lift.
It was sad. It was such a sad ending, wasn't it?
It is sad that we can't. Unless, of course, he's got a twin brother who's also a doctor.
Well, maybe, yes.
Maybe he could come back. His evil twin could come back. But we've got the tour, so we'll see you in the tour
absolutely.
in the
Going
new
around the
year.
country, dancing all around the country, which
And
I'm really looking forward to. And taking the ball around with me.
The ball's there. The world is your lobster. It's all fine. Oh, it's great. Listen, I just wish you all the best. You know how much I wanted you to win.
No.
I was as you said, they were all amazing. Every one of them was amazing.
Every single one of them was brilliant.
But to watch you, for me, what the show's about is to see someone with virtually no experience at all. I know you've shuffled about on the stage a little bit, but not very much.
No.
And to see you going from that to winning.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. I can't quite get my head around it. But yeah, that was absolutely my aim, was just to get better every week and to show improvement. So yeah, it's lovely that you say that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Joe, and thank you for my present.
Not at all.
Look how cool is that?